Hi, I'm Chris Baggio, and welcome to this month's Market Snapshot. So, today we're going to be talking about the data through the end of August. So, the summer, especially the last month, the last maybe 3 weeks of August, things really slowed down. But as the numbers will tell us, the market is still very healthy. So let's get into it, and then I'll kind of touch on what we've been seeing since Labor Day. There's been different action in September thus far than what we had seen in August. So let's get into it. So again, this is only single family homes in Morris County. So you see Morris County estimated market value just under 740,000. Year over year, prices are up 6.2%. As of the end of the month, there were 464 active listings, and that equates to 1.55 months of supply. Again, anything under 4 months of supply, we're in a seller's market. Obviously, anything under two, we're still in a very strong seller's market. As we see those numbers, and if we see those numbers creep up into the 3 to 4 months, that'll tell us that we're heading more towards a balanced market. The numbers are not telling us that yet. Let's go into the specific towns. So Morristown, estimated market value 962,000. Again, year over year growth close to 6%. Just 22 active listings at the end of the month. 1.18 months of supply. Mendham, we're nearing 1.1 million, and we have year over year growth up 10.2%. Just 15 active listings, and we're just under 2 months of supply. Randolph, similar story, 862,000, up 7% year over year. Only 17 active listings, and that's pretty funny because when I first started in this business prior to COVID, in the year prior to COVID, you would see 100 houses for sale in Randolph. So to see just 17 single-family houses, that's a shockingly low number. It remains a very tight market. You can see only 1.1 months worth of supply. Chester, pretty close to Mendham, 1,056,000, up 16%. Year over year, only 12 active listings and just under 1.5 months worth of supply. Lastly, Morris Plains, 759,000, up 6% year over year with only 8 active listings, and we're under 1 month worth of supply in Morris Plains for a single family home. So just one thing to note, if you look at Mendham and Chester, you see that year over year growth. That tells me that the luxury market is really doing well. Interest rates have not been affecting the luxury market as it would more of an entry-level market, first-time buyers, people that bought their home in the last 5 years. They have interest rates 3%, 4%. It's cost prohibitive to trade out of those homes, whereas people in the upper echelon, they have a little bit more mobility, so that's something worth watching. Now, let's get into what we've seen so far in September. We'll give you a sneak peek of what we've been seeing. Plenty of activity. We saw my team listed 4 homes that first week of Labor Day. So the weekend after Labor Day were the first open houses, and we had very good activity. We had offers accepted so far on 3 of the 4 homes with multiple offers on all 3. So that's telling me we're going to have a really good fall season. What we've seen recently, I had a buyer who we had an offer accepted back in July, early July, right around the 4th of July. And he was quoted 6 5/8 on his 30-year mortgage. Well, we're about to close on that property in the next week or so, and he locked in at 6 1/8 last Wednesday. So we've seen a move down in interest rates of about 0.5%. So the buyers in the fall season will have more buying power than they did back in the spring. So that's another thing worth watching. If you or anyone you is looking to buy, sell, or invest, or you just want to know what your home is worth, I want you to reach out and give me a call. Chris Baggio, Crawford Lorenzo Home Selling Team, Keller Williams Metropolitan. As always, thanks for watching.